Hi, I'm looking at quite a few projects on car projects on YouTube of late, so I thought it was about time to get our little car on there. It's not quite a car at the moment, but this is as far as we've got. It's started off life as an off-roader, and we've been building it for several years now. Started off with a 1400 Metro engine in it, and it was actually drivable at that point with raised suspension and stuff like that. And then the place that we were intending to run it, they shut it basically and turn it into an industrial park. So we decided that all was not lost. We'd strip the 1400 out, and we'd go with something a bit more powerful. So this is the stage we're at the moment. We built the chassis entirely from scratch ourselves, me and a friend who has some engineering experience. We bought a Rover 623, knowing that that's got the Honda Prelude engine. It's not the VTEC, with a pretty expensive second hand. This is all done on a very tight budget. So we stripped the Honda engine out of the Rover, and we rebuilt that. And that's all plumbed in now. Obviously the wiring's a bit of a mess. Vacuum hoses were a nightmare to sort out, but that's all working. Managed to get the computer wired in, which sits there, which will be between two firewalls. Some heat protection. Steering's hooked up, although obviously the A-arms and everything aren't in at the moment. They're all built, again built from scratch. Radiator is from a Rallycross Mini. We've had to modify that as well. Plugged up the filler neck there, and then we've got copper tubing running all the way to the back through the side pods, and then plugged into the engine there. Exhaust. These are from a Harley Davidson Fat Boy. It just so happens we knew someone who was changing his Fat Boy parts for Screaming Eagles, so we managed to get hold of those for free. They both got cats in, so hopefully we'll be able to get through the SVA, or that's one element of it. Gear shift, again, all home created. Well, part of it's an MR2, parts our modifications. So that's all working now. Can get all the gears. Pedal box is in, partially plumbed. We haven't got the reservoirs in yet. One's just sat here for effect. Fuse box is in, although we need an extra fuse box for the ancillary stuff. So I suppose the only thing to say at this point, I want to give it a go at starting up. So we haven't actually got the proper starter button wired in yet, so I'm just getting a battery clamp on. We're actually using a light switch. Oh yeah, fuel tank, custom. That's all in. So ignition and pump on, then it'll go noisy. And then this is the starter that we have to switch off. Not too loud. Even in the garage it's not too loud. So we did a decent job on the engine. It's all revving cleanly and nicely. There's a bit of water vapour in the exhaust, but it's not been started for a while. And that's it. We've done a few other things, but that's basically it today. So I'll post some more. Let me know what you think.